wish that I could fly into the sky so very high, just like a dragonfly. I'd fly above the trees, over the seas, in all degrees, to anywhere I please. Oh, I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's go and see the stars, the Milky Way, or even Mars, where it could just be ours. Let's fade into the sun, let your spirit fly, we'll be our one, just for a little fun. Oh, oh, oh yeah! I want to get away, I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to get away, I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I gotta get away, get away. Girl, I gotta get away, get away. Oh, oh, oh yeah! I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah! I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I gotta get away. I want to 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 get away. Yeah. I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Girl, I gotta get away. I want to 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 get away. Yeah. I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, 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 yeah. She's a good girl, loves her mama, loves Jesus, in America too. She's a good girl, is crazy about Elvis, loves horses, and her boyfriend too.
A really strong class here. I think we've got a wide variety of types and kinds of heifers. I think we don't really have two heifers very similar to come off to the top of this class, but I think we've got two really strong heifers in their own right. The heifer we're going to start off with, I think, is probably just the most complete of the heifers in the class. She's got a tremendous amount of top to her. She's got a lot of rib to her. She's maybe not the most feminine in the class, but I think she's still angular and feminine enough, and combined with her body, I think just kind of works herself to the top of the class the more we're looking at them. Heifer in second, I really like this heifer from the profile. Really sharp made, real deep ribbed, real soft made heifer. Maybe like to clean her up a little bit as well through her throat, but I think a heifer, I really like the look of her. You get in behind, she just doesn't quite have the shape over her top that the first place heifer has, but still two really good heifers, a little bit different style, but I think the two most complete heifers that we have in the class. Heifer that comes in third, I think a heifer, appreciate the rib that she has into her and the shape, a nice hip, just maybe not quite as soft made as the two heifers that are above her, a really nice female. Heifer in fourth is probably the most striking heifer in the class in terms of profile. She just breaks a little bit in behind her or in her forerib. Just like to see her a little bit stronger there, but a really nicely made female. The next two heifer calves are similar. They're put together well. They just don't have the body mass and the power to them at this point in time to get past these heifers above them. But heifers that are made nice, heifers that are feminine, heifers that you can see projecting well down the road. The two heifers we're going to round out the class with, just like to see a little bit more lower third to them, just like to see maybe a little bit more shape, coming to us a little bit greener, but a really strong class of heifer calves here in the intermediate division.
All right, good deal. So in first place and your intermediate champion Red Angus heifer calf is entry 399. Red Wrights 505C Countess Chen G from Wright Livestock at Melfort, Saskatchewan. In second place in your reserve intermediate Red Angus heifer calf champions entry 651. Red Wilbar Scara 463G from Owen Wilms at Dundurn, Saskatchewan. In third place, entry 390, Red Wrights Triple L Georgina, 12G from Wright Livestock in Melfort, and Triple L Angus and Viscount. Fourth place, 618, Red Blair's West Gloria, 23G from Blair's West Land and Cattle at Drake, Saskatchewan. Fifth place is entry 419, Red Triple L Red Girl, 16G from Triple L Angus and Viscount. In sixth, entry 581, Red Rich Test, 160G from Red Ridge Farms in Forestburg, Alberta. In seventh, we had 421, Red Triple L Stringa, 32G from Triple L Viscount. And in eighth, 203, Red DEO Marie, 26G, from David and Erica Ackerman at Dewberry, Alberta, Canada. Class 6, top to bottom, 390 was third, 581 was sixth, 421 was seventh, 651 was second, 618 was fourth, 419 was fifth, 203 was eighth, and 399 was first, and your intermediate calf champion. All right, she's all giddy up now. We're in the senior heifer calves. Two splits, split A, class 7A in your catalog. Our first split is senior Red Angus heifer calves.
And it's a long day living in Reseda. There's a freeway running through the yard, and I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy for breaking her heart. And I'm free, free falling. Yeah, I'm free, free falling. Now the vampires walking through the valley move west down Ventura Boulevard, and all the bad boys are standing in the shadows, and the good girls are home with broken hearts. I'm free, I'm free falling. Yeah, I'm free, free falling.
Well, nice class of heifer calves here. There's not one heifer calf I don't think really jumps out and hits you in this 5, but there's not a heifer out here that you don't appreciate either. It's a solid class from the one end to the other. I think these two heifers that we have at the top of the class, I think they're quite similar. They're not the most powerful heifers that we're going to find today, but I like the way that they're made. This first place heifer, I think the more that you look at her, you appreciate her. She's got some top and some shape to her. She travels well. I think maybe that's where we put her into this top spot compared to the second place heifer. She's just a nicely made, really good, honest heifer. The heifer in second, I really like her on the profile. She very angular. She's made very nice. Just may like to see her track a little bit wider on her back legs when she gets moving. But two heifers, I think, that complement each other well. Two really nice females. Heifer in third, heifer that's got some hip to her, maybe not as strong in through her forerib as the heifers that are above her. A nicely made female, an angular female as well. Heifer that comes in next, a deep-sided heifer, just a heifer we'd like to see with a little bit more shape down through her hind quarter, maybe a little bit more bolder in her rib. Heifer that rounds the class out, a powerful bodied heifer. She's just maybe a bit plainer in her makeup, just not quite as nice up through her front end, but a solid class of 5 senior heifer calves.
All right, so results. First split senior heifer calves, first place entry 580, Red Ridge Classic Lady 334G from Red Ridge Farms, Forestburg, Alberta. In second entry 38, Red Shiloh Guilty Pleasure 48G from Shiloh Cattle Company, Craigmile, Alberta. In third entry 582, Red Ridge Firefly 131G, again from Red Ridge Farms at Forestburg. Fourth was 578, Red Ridge CR89G, again from Red Ridge Farms at Forestburg. And in fifth place entry 17, Red Shiloh Glory Girl 44G from Shiloh Cattle Company, Craigmile, Alberta. So results, Class 7A, 580 was first, 582 third, 578 was fourth, 38 was second, and 17 was fifth. We will move into our second split of Senior Red Angus Heifer Calves, and then our Senior Heifer Calf Championship, followed by our Grand Championship. And that class is sponsored by Royal Rock Angus and Moving On Farms. But here we are, Class 7B, second split, Senior Red Angus Heifer Calves.
Check it.